Hey guys, what's going on? Dr. Natty here from Myokinetix Physical Therapy and Performance. And today I'm going to teach you how to get rid of that shoulder impingement pain that you have in the front of your shoulder. Every time you raise your arm up on the side or on the front, you might feel that pinching, that clicking, that sharp pain that's stopping you from raising your arm overhead. We're going to talk about that. So first thing first, let's get into why that's happening. So if you see your shoulder blade is sitting right here, and you see how in order to move your arm up to the side, you have this little space right here. It's called a subacromial space. Sometimes when you have that shoulder impingement syndrome, this tendon right there, part of your supraspinatus or your long head bicep, will get impinged right underneath the joint. So that's how you get that pain, right? So every time you try to raise your arm up to the side, you get that pain. Things I will give you if you are a patient of mine and come to my clinic. All right, guys, so the first exercise I'm gonna give you is actually to help you activate your rotator cuff muscle. So that way those muscles can pull your shoulder blades back and actually give you a lot of range of motion when you are raising your arm up to the side or overhead. So you're gonna need a small mini band like so. You are gonna put it right on your wrist. And all we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure that you are having a good posture, standing right on the wall, making sure your shoulder blades are actually dropping down and not rolling forward like so. Right? Drop it this way. You're gonna keep your elbows at 90 degrees. All you're gonna do is you're gonna slowly just pivot your arms out like this, right? And we're just gonna go here for 10 reps. So we wanna burn this out, right? So 1, 8, 9, 10. So as you're doing this, you should feel the burn on the back of your shoulders. So after 10, we're gonna stop. And then we're gonna go straight to the next series, which is keeping your arms straight now and shoulder blades down. And you're gonna go same thing, 10 here. After 10 there, we're gonna keep the tension there. And now you're gonna bring it back for 10. Again, if you do this correctly, you should feel muscle fatigue and not so much pain. Keep the tension on the band. Pull the band apart gently so you feel the muscle activations. And then after 10, we're gonna rest. And then we're gonna redo it all over again. Same thing, start with elbows at 90s. Go out, 10. From there, rest for a few seconds. Arm out front. Perfect. Rest a few seconds and then extend forward. I like to do this as part of my warm-up or cool down. There you go. Feeling the burn? Awesome. So that was just 2 sets. You can do between 2 rounds of those or 4 rounds. Again, depending on how fatigued you can get, you want to build up your tolerance when it comes to that. So after you finish, you should feel your muscles nice and pumped and activation. And then from there, you can do some retests to see how you feel, if that symptoms improve. And then from there, we're gonna move on to the next one. All right, guys, the second exercise, we're gonna activate your serratus anterior, which is gonna help you rotate your scapula up even better. If your scapula can rotate up, you can move your arm up freely. And here's how we're gonna do that. You're gonna still use the same mini bands, put it at 90 degrees right here. Then you're gonna slowly turn face the wall. I want you to make a fist and push into the wall, okay? So you push into the wall, making sure your shoulder blades do not sink in. They're actually pushing away. Keep the tension on the band, keep your elbows at 90. And all we're gonna slowly doing, we're gonna walk up, nice and slow. Notice as I'm walking up, I'm not hiking up my shoulders. I'm actually just keeping it as low as possible. And we're gonna go 5 reps here. So that was 2. I usually just do 3 steps. One thing I want you to pay attention to is do not arch your back as you're going up. Keep it nice and tucked. The higher you go, the more you're gonna feel like you wanna arch. After 5, we wanna rest. So if you do it right, you should feel all of this activating right here. Should be less here and nothing here at all, right? So as I rest, I'm gonna do it again. Same thing. 3 steps up, 3 steps down. We'll go with 5. Try to fight the arch. Do not arch your back. As you get tired, don't go as high. You can see I'm getting really tired. And then after this, I'm just gonna rest. I would do 2 to 4 sets of that. So that way, these are small little muscles. You wanna build up the tolerance, to build up the strength. And then we're gonna move on to the next exercise I'm gonna give you. All right, guys, so for the last exercise, we're actually gonna put everything together and make sure you can actually raise your arm overhead now with the right muscle that we have been activating and waking up this whole time. So all you're gonna need is a foam roller. You're gonna put this against the wall, like so. You're gonna take one arm, you're gonna place your wrist and your forearm on the foam roller, right? You're gonna make sure your shoulder blades are coming down. You're not gonna arch your back, and all you're gonna do, you're gonna activate all these muscles that you just build up, and you're gonna slowly learn to raise your arm overhead and then bring it back down. Again, you should notice that you're more intentional when it coming to bring your arms overhead because you're using different muscle than you're used to. And if you're using the right muscle, it's gonna decrease that joint. So that way you're not getting that impingement sensation, right? So we're gonna do this 10 to 15 times so you feel comfortable. If you do it nice and slow, you should get fatigue as well. It's a very effective exercise. Notice I don't go too high. I'm gonna stay pain-free range. Awesome. So when you're done with that, all we're gonna do, rest for a little bit, then we're gonna do another set. Each time you're doing this, you're trying to go up higher and higher. And in between set, you wanna test and see, can you actually raise your arm up overhead, and can you do it by using the muscle in the back, which is your rotator cuff muscle. So we'll go another set here. For you guys watching, we're gonna go to 4 sets, 10 to 15 reps. And with this, you can do it every other day until you feel a bit better. All right, and that's it for the last exercise. I'm putting everything together. All right, guys, that's it for the video. I hope you guys find it helpful. I hope you actually feel a lot better after you watch this video to get rid of that shoulder impingement. And if you have any other question or you want to strengthen your shoulder, you can look at our shoulder strengthening videos here that we have over here. Or if you need a really good warm-up for your upper body, just check this one out right here. And if you like this, subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time.